Hello everybody, today we're back with another video and we're gonna do what if Africa had a draft. Now I probably would have done Asia, but yeah. So I'm gonna just do Africa instead. So we're yeah. So the people would probably the one who will be picking these people, if you don't know what a draft is, it's kinda like you have to pick someone in your team, you can say, and stuff like that. So the first person, and you battle out. So, okay, let me just explain it clearly. So basically, two people or two countries will be choosing people, countries will be choosing different countries to fight at the end and see who will be the ultimate winner. So red would be Egypt, and the next one I'm thinking of is probably Nigeria. Who would be blue in picking these people? Maybe Morocco, but I think Nigeria would be good. So Egypt will be going first. And the first country they would go for is probably Algeria. But Nigeria. Egypt chooses Algeria, and then Nigeria would choose Morocco. Then Egypt will choose Ethiopia, which was a pretty good move. But then Nigeria would use the Democratic Republic of the Congo. So Egypt will respond to that with Cameroon, which is right beside Nigeria as well. They're trying to get the most people possible. So Nigeria sees it and chooses Niger. Then Egypt chooses Tunisia. Then Nigeria will choose South Africa. And then Egypt would choose Tanzania. And Nigeria would choose Somalia. Now, Egypt doesn't want to really surround them with allies, but they would do anyways and take Libya. And Nigeria would choose Sudan. So then Egypt would choose Chad. Then Nigeria would choose Benin. Now, the reason why they're choosing Benin is because Benin is a bordering country of Nigeria, and they already have two enemies bordering them: Cameroon and Chad. The next countries that Egypt will be choosing is Mauritania, but then Nigeria would choose Mali. The next country they'll be choosing is Liberia for Egypt, and Nigeria would choose Senegal. Now, Egypt will choose Burkina Faso, and then Nigeria would choose Ghana. Egypt would choose Ivory Coast, and then, again, Nigeria would choose Togo. So then, after Nigeria, Egypt would choose Guinea-Bissau, and then Nigeria would choose, Guinea. Then they would choose Sierra Leone, and then at the end, Gambia over here would be chosen by Nigeria. But then we also have Cape Verde. Should you really count the islands? What's in Africa without Cape Verde? Am I right? I don't really know. I don't think we should count the islands. They're just going to be useless, to be honest. So, Cape Verde, Sao Tome and Principe, Comoros, Mauritius, and Seychelles would not be part of this draft, I guess. So, following with the trend, Egypt would probably just choose Kenya, I believe. Then Nigeria would choose Uganda. And then also, Egypt would choose Botswana. Now, Nigeria's going to choose Mozambique. So, we're getting, pretty close to the end. But Egypt is going to choose Namibia. Now, the reason why they're choosing Namibia and Botswana is because so they can take out South Africa. But Nigeria quickly realizes this and chooses Zimbabwe. So now they have more people fighting, defending them. Since Zimbabwe, of course, borders, South Africa. Egypt doesn't care because Lesotho will be also part of this team. And Nigeria would choose Eswatini. Now, Madagascar will be part of this, so they'll be chosen for Egypt. And they will also choose Angola for Nigeria. And Nigeria would choose Angola. So, after that, probably over here, they're going to choose CAR, or Central African Republic. And Nigeria would choose a Republic of the Congo. And then Egypt would probably choose Equatorial Guinea. Due to, since it usually has Cameroon. But then Nigeria will respond with Gabon. So after that, Egypt will take Zambia, and then well, Nigeria would choose Malawi. After that, well, Nigeria would probably choose Rwanda. Then Nigeria would choose South Sudan. And finally, not finally, because we have, they would choose Burundi. Then, and Nigeria would choose Djibouti. And finally, they will be Eritrea. So this is what it's looking like now. And blue team probably has the upper advantage, but of course, red team has lots stronger people. I feel like there's more blue team than red team, but it's gonna be fine. Yeah, there probably is more red team than blue team. So after this, they're gonna go to war. Now, Guinea is completely surrounded by red people, so they're gonna get invaded first. But it wouldn't be easy to invade Mali or Senegal, because Senegal is pretty strong. So they will get, well, where's my blue? Yeah, they will get Guinea-Bissau. And that's pretty much it. Then, after that, the red team would also strike and try to go over for Gabon. Now, Gabon is not probably the strongest country in the world, but they, of course, border Cameroon and Equatorial Guinea. So, after a while, Gabon will probably become the red team. So then, South Africa would probably immediately annex, I don't know why I didn't do this earlier, Lesotho, because Lesotho is for nothing. It's literally nothing to South Africa. South Africa literally is very strong. So, what will happen next is Zambia will probably get invaded by the blue team, because Zambia is pretty much, surrounded by blue team. Then they will get to Botswana and then Namibia. Then they will go over here and get Madagascar. So pretty much more of southern Africa has been invaded. They will also get Burundi and Rwanda. That's not the right order, but it's fine. So, but there are a lot of countries that are stronger than this. I feel like they'll probably get Guinea-Bissau back after fighting a while. Then they'll probably get Senegal, because Senegal is pretty much surrounded. And they will get the Gambia as well. Pretty much easy. Then they will surprisingly get Morocco, since Morocco is pretty much surrounded by Algeria and Mauritania. Then they will go for Ghana, Togo, but not for Benin, because Nigeria is heavily surrounding Benin with soldiers and to help fight against these guys. So they will get Nigeria next. Now, pretty much they're cooked. Nigeria might be cooked. And they will get Mali as well. So Nigeria is pretty much cooked at this point, and they will invade Benin. Now, Nigeria is completely surrounded by the red team, which is not good at all. But, of course, Nigeria will probably get invaded, and their main leader is now gone. Now, after the main leader is gone, they will start going down. Djibouti will get annexed, and same with Somalia, Sudan, South Sudan, and Uganda. But the blue team tries their hardest and gets Gabon back, which doesn't really do anything, but at least you get Gabon back, and annexes Equatorial Guinea. Now, would there be a very good comeback? Possible. Because what they do next is invade Tanzania and get Uganda back. It's pretty easy to get South Sudan back, and eventually they will invade CAR. Now, Cameroon is pretty hard to get back, but what they're trying to do is trying to get, Nigeria back. Well, they realize they can get over here, but their navy's not pretty strong, so they land in Sao Tome and Principe. Now, the Gabon military and Equatorial Guinea and Democratic Republic of the Congo would chill in Sao Tome and Principe for a while, and now they'll decide to go over here into Nigeria to annex them back, basically. So they'll start going in from the north, of course, and a lot of people aren't really in Nigeria because they don't really expect for them to use their navy, which is pretty, unpredictable. And finally, they get Nigeria back, and Nigeria is now back on their team. So what they do next is definitely target for Cameroon, which they do. Kenya will get also invaded, and they will get Somalia. Where's my blue? Somalia back. They also get Djibouti, and then finally, not green. I don't know what I'm doing. They will also get Eritrea. Now, Ethiopia is completely surrounded, so they will get Ethiopia. And finally, Sudan back. Benin, Togo, and Ghana will be back. Same with Niger. And finally, they will also get Chad. They will also get Burkina Faso, Ivory Coast, and Liberia. They would also get Guinea back, and then annex Sierra Leone, and then Guinea-Bissau. So what they do is annex Senegal back and the Gambia, and finally Mali. So pretty much the blue team, it's just more North Africa. So, but they will get Mauritania now, since Mauritania isn't strong compared to these guys. But they will go into Western Sahara to get Morocco back, which they do. And it's just Algeria, Tunisia, Libya, and Egypt. Now, Egypt is completely cooked since literally all of Africa is Nigeria's side. So, what do? They literally just quit. They quit. They don't play anymore. But the too bad, so sad, you're annexed. They literally joined the other team. Not even joking. Okay, I'm joking. That's not what's going to happen. They're going to still fight. And the next country will probably be annexed will be Libya, then Tunisia, and finally Algeria. But Egypt is probably stronger than all of these guys, but all of them at once attacking Egypt, it will not be good. So Nigeria's team wins, and that strat with the Navy, with Gabon, Equatorial Guineas, and Republic of the Congo, or Democratic Republic of the Congo. Can I say Tomé and Principe, even though they're not even in war, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty good idea. It's a pretty good idea. But again, realistically, none of this is real, and NATO won't probably be part of this because, well, no NATO people are in. No countries in NATO are from Africa. Literally, no African countries are in NATO. That's what I mean. So that's the end of the video. That's pretty short, but I'll take it. It was just a filler video.